got this in the mail. I have no idea what it is. I would assume it is a review item, which I have lots of, and I just don't know what it is. I hope it's something good. Oh, look at that. That's an ANCEL automatic smoke machine. It's a leak detector, you know, for evaporative hoses in your car engine. Sometimes if your EVAP hoses have a leak in it or something like that, it doesn't run right, the emissions. So it's a smoke machine to create smoke that goes into your thing so you can see where the leak is, where the smoke is coming out of, and then you know that's where the leak is. Also, you can plug this into your exhaust system, right? You can blow smoke through your exhaust system. You can see underneath the car where the smoke is coming from if you have an exhaust leak. You could also use this if you're rebuilding a lawnmower engine, you want to do a leak down test. You could blow smoke through there and make sure that you're getting the right compression and the valves are all closing in the right places. I've never used one of these things before, but I mean, it would be very useful for mechanical shops or if you're rebuilding an engine, stuff like that. I don't really necessarily have anything to test it with right now, but let's plug it in and see, see how the smoke comes out. So here's the unit itself. You can choose from just air, or you can choose smoke. Over here you have the hook, where you hook it onto the top of your hood. Here's the gauge, and here's the level of pressure that you want to go through with the gauge that shows you going up and down, right? Over here is where you insert some baby oil or mineral oil, and you put it in here. That's what causes the smoke. It has some kind of heating coil that heats up the oil and makes the smoke. You see that there's a meter here where you can see how much oil you have to put in. Let's try it out. Here's the cone plug where you can put into pipes, right? With different fittings too. Small diameter holes to large diameter throttle bodies. Here's the pump where you would insert into the cone sometimes, or you could use this thing right here and insert it into the pipes like that. And then you pump it up and it seals the pipe. So if you want to check for exhaust leaks or throttle bodies, evaporative hoses, this pumps up and makes a seal. And you plug this into the machine and this into the hole, and the smoke will go into it. And to release, there's a quick release. Very awesome. Let's try it out. It's very easy. Just open up this reservoir there, put your funnel. That's how you put in your baby oil, right? You can see the window on the back for the levels. Over here you have the alligator clips to connect to your 12-volt battery of your car. It plugs in right here where it says battery. You plug your hose into this area here. If you wanted to do a leak down test, you would just use the clean air right there. No air compressor is needed since it has a motor built in already, all in one system. If you want to use smoke, on this side here, turn on the levels, right? And you can check out the pressure and see if you have a leak down test, right? And you have a leak, this will not hold pressure and it'll go down. You can attach the hanger here, the hook. You can hook onto the top of your hood so it hangs down while you're doing some testing. Easy to install. You can use the cone to attach this into the cone. If it's a very thick, it could go to here, 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 and all the way to there. You also have attachments if it's even thicker. Or if you have a or if you have a pipe that's within this diameter up to this high. So you can pump up your tailpipe up to your tailpipe width to make a seal. Same thing. Plug this into here for the smoke test, and then release. Press this quick release. So here we've connected the alligator clips to the 12-volt battery of my car, and now I've disconnected my intake of my evaporative system, and I'm going to try to hook it up just to my intake, just to see if I really see any smoke. As you can see, I started it up, and smoke's coming out really well. Plug it in into the intake hose, and as you can see, man, there's a lot of smoke. And of course, it came out my air filter, which is normal. There's no leaks. Let's try the exhaust pipe. Pump it up, get a good fitting, and attach it to the machine. As you can see, we're testing it to make sure there's smoke. I'm going to blow it in here, and now we're going to get a flashlight and look underneath just to see if our exhaust has any smoke coming out, and it doesn't. Really useful to have so that your sensors won't go crazy. Here we'll do another test with an exhaust system that's already out. We'll just put that in here and we'll plug it up. Attach the smoke, and as you can see, some smoke is coming out of this hole here. That hole was for the oxygen sensor, so I'm going to put my thumb over it and let's see if there's any other leaks. And as we can see with the flashlight here, there's a small leak coming out of the fitting here where the catalytic converter is. You could also test your engine compartment by doing the same thing. Also your radiator to see if you have any radiator leaks. Also your fuel system. Very useful to test all kinds of leaks in your vehicle. So this is the latest S300. Don't be confused by the S200 or the S100. They also have S1000, 2000, and 3000. This is the completely new, updated 2023 model, the S300. All the options available on this, it's like everything that you need to test for leaks in your complete car. Exhaust, evaporative systems, fuel tank, fuel lines, anything you can think of. Perfect for the mechanic in you, whether or not you have a shop to try to diagnose where exhaust leaks or fuel leaks or vacuum leaks are coming from, or if you're a small engine guy like me, you can do a leak down test as well as all kinds of other fuel related leaks. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want one, and we'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Next time on Mowers and Blowers.